Here we're going to have a look at the daylight system available in Max. It's a very useful system, allows you to create geographically correct lighting for your position on the earth or wherever you want to be lighting. Very useful for things like architectural design, and it's a system that allows you to quickly click and drag just to create this accuracy without too much trouble. So if you followed my AEC object tutorial, you'll have something similar to what you see in my viewport, which is some walls, windows and doors. If not, then I'd recommend you just quickly create some objects and then continue on with the tutorial just so you have something to light. I'm going to zoom out, zoom nice and far out, because to create the daylight system I'm going to have to drag upwards, and if you're zoomed right in you'll find the interface gets in the way. So on our create panel we click on systems and you can see we have sunlight and daylight. If I click on the daylight, you'll get a dialog box asking you if you want to create a logarithmic exposure control for exterior daylight, which is what we want, and I'll show you where you can find that in a minute. So we'll change that, we'll click on yes, and I'm going to click and drag. So first of all you can see we have our compass point, and then I'm going to drag to the left, and there's our daylight system. So for us to change it, I'm going to click on the motion panel of all things, and you can see we have date, time and location. Now first of all I want to change the location, because at the moment it's San Francisco. That's not where I am right now, and I'd like this to be accurate for me. So clicking on get location, for the map I'm going to change to Europe, and on the map of the UK I'm going to click on roughly where London is. You can see this automatically selects a city, and you can choose whichever one you want, but I'm going to go with the London UK one. Click on OK. Date of this recording is 25th of April, so I'm going to change the month down to April and the day to the 25th, and you can see by changing the month, for instance, the daylight, it moves according to where the sun would be at that time, according to geography of London. The orbital scale, which is quite useful, allows you to move this in and out, so I want it quite close, not too close, but quite close to our model for the time being. And you can see lighting from this particular side. If I zoom right in and click on render button, we have some accurate lighting for our daylight. I'm going to close the render and just have a show where the exposure control is to ask us with dialog box. There's our exposure control, and there's a few options that you can choose from. I'm going to quickly render a preview of our scene. You can see how it looks, and there's various options that you can choose to make it brighter, more contrast, and just so that you can see these in action I'll just increase these. Click on render preview, not much happening there. Let's do a proper render. You can see how much brighter that is.